squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Virginia Tech Hokies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with me as always, and this will send chills up your spine. It's time for Enter Sandman. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Pittsburgh's offense will go on the attack first. What a great group of receivers they run out there, and a staunch, stout defense they'll be running into. Jesse, how are they going to get open? How does this defense keep them in check?
Well, I think one thing this receiving group knows to have success in this game against this defense is it's going to take all of them. It's not just going to be one guy making all the plays. They're all going to have to be able to step up and, David, take advantage of their own individual one-on-one opportunities when those chances come their way.
Turning it on! Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
I'll tell you what, you want to quiet this crowd down. You want to do something demoralizing to your opponent. Establish the run game early on offense.
They'll give it to him again. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs.
It's a seam wide open. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks.
Gotta love this play call early in the football game. Like the quarterback, get in a rhythm, run a screen play, get it to a playmaker, create some space, move the sticks, get a first down. Nice start for this offense.
Got it in the middle, it's Barney. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. And the Panthers have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to adjust the pattern. Wants to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. He's got him.
And that's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Looking to throw on 3rd. Fires to the big fella. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a first at the 29. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. They're going to run it. Able to pick up a couple down to the 27.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Snagged in the middle, it's Barney. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up.
QB decided not to hand it off on that RPO. Defense, great job taking the throwaway, now setting up fourth.
And so on their opening drive of the game, they want to stay on the field, and the offense will go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration. Look at all the way in. The Hokies offense has its first opportunity of the day. This drive with a pass. Catch in the middle, it's Green. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. And the Hokies in a good spot here with second and short. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Part of the Hokies' DNA to rely on that ground game, sort of like a Kevin Jones type guy.
No doubt, and I think it's always what's made these offenses go. Like the running game, the versatility of the running game, but you got to have that
wide open spaces. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. The Hokies come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Looking downfield on first down. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
Get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
On third and long, a check down will be the last resort. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. And the Hokies will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Gets the first one of the day off, and hoping he's not as busy as he was in that loss last week when he kicked it 4 times. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
Backed up now. Here's second and long. Wants to go up top. Finds his man. It's Johnson. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. He's going for the big play. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He can be dangerous with the ball in his hands, but no room to return that pick, and they'll go on offense from the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Well, will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Tight end now in motion. Now the play fake. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Yeah, and how about this defense, man? That's the 3rd sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting him on the ground. Not something they've been good at throughout this season. This defense playing better because they're getting more pressure on the quarterback.
On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. The Hokies will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. Last drive ended with a pick. Vitally important to take care of the football this time. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
They'll leave it with him. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. It's incomplete and will change into the field now. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Pitt will line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Caught over the middle. It's Carter. Right down the gut of the field. Oh, he's got some space. Pass the tag. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
And the defense lets the big tight end get behind him, and you can see it. When he saw his tight end streaking down the field, he knew he had to throw it up in the air, let him go make a play. He does it. Big play for this offense.
He'll bring it out. It's Robinson. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. To the air on first down. Right down the middle. It's caught downfield. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he
brings it in down the left side. He'll work his way down to the 28.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points on this drive.
That was just a perfectly choreographed screen. The line got out on time. The running back had a wall in front of him.
And I think the quarterback did a really good job of selling past and kind of dodging the pass rush, getting it to the running back, and then let him do the rest. You got him in space, he'll pick up.
Obviously, the offense went 3-and-out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
The snap sets up to throw. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming.
A lot of times when you go back and you revisit these games, who takes advantage of these opportunities in the red zone, in these goal-to-go situations? Bad job on first down by this offense.
Nowhere close on that one, is it? face third down.
Second and goal, no dice for this offense. If I'm on offense right now, I'm thinking about who are my mismatches, who are my big bodies out wide, and I can throw them the football, and they can make a play over top of somebody.
Wants to fire it in the end zone on third and goal. Backs looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Panthers! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive.
And that's why this running back is so dangerous. It's not just handing him off the football, but he's a weapon in the passing game. You see his ability to catch it, turn upfield, make people miss, and find the end zone.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Looking for a big gain. It's caught. And what a... Get the foot down. Get a huge gain along the sideline. That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Gets the back moving. Wants to go up top on first down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Stewart. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
You know, you got to be careful as a QB throwing to your running back in man coverage. If there's a linebacker draped all over him, then that ball's not going anywhere. And you just saw it right there. Better play by the defense.
Leaves it with the running back. At the 35, he's got room. He's loose down the middle. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Hokies.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the second level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear with his speed, he was gone.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Wants to throw on first down. It's complete to the left. Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup.
And when you run those drag routes, it just takes a little bit of know-how. And when I say that, the receiver's got to understand, find space. My quarterback's going to find me. He's looking for that space at the same time. Nice throw, nice catch. Way to get the first down.
Looking downfield on first down. Gets it to the back. Quick throw. Where the defense was all over it. The Panthers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Nowhere close on that one. Trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again.
Going deep. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. He was thinking big return, didn't get that, but boy, did he give his opportunity at the 31. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. He'll do it himself. Got the first down and more. They bring him down with the big... Move the sticks.
That's a really nice job using his feet to pick up a big play for the offense. And I think about Virginia Tech QBs always being dangerous with their legs, right? And Michael Vick used to scramble around and hurt people. This guy can get the option game going a little bit, too. You can design plays for him to keep it and get into the second level of the defense because this guy's got some serious speed.
And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the first down before they finally get him on the ground. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. He leaves it with his back. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
I like the poise by the quarterback on that play, too, because a lot of times as a quarterback, you see the blitz coming, and immediately you want to audible, you want to try to throw the ball, but he knew that he had a good run play called, and he knew he could leave it on. Heads-up play by the QB.
Grab behind the line. It's Green. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. Absolutely perfect. And now the lead is even bigger. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but, man, you look at the scoreboard. You're down 2 scores.
Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Snatches it on the run. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. That last play changed everything on this possession. They've got it 1st and 10 inside the 30. Pressure coming. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on 2nd down. Got a man. It's Turner. He's guided out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 6-yard line, and this defense has to be reeling. And that is a tough assignment for a defense to cover a back man-to-man who can get downfield like that.
Especially when he can run routes the way he does, Reese. I'm really impressed watching it.
Touchdown, Pitt! All that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. They'll snap it from the 10 for the first play of this drive. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Fires to the wideout. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. It's 1st down for back at their own 24-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. The quarterback's a little more on target there. hook up, but it's an incompletion. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. The defense calls the timeout. Their 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. And the Hokies need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. Fires deep on the run. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Hokies decide to punt it away. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. Took them a little while to settle into this game, but this offense has it going here in the 2nd quarter, Jesse.
Yeah, a little bit of a feeling out process there early, but they seem to have found something. They're going back to the well, and they need to keep that up here on this drive.
Definitely, and they get the momentum going, and once you start getting the momentum going, it's crazy what I've seen in college football. It's so hard.
A shot toward the end zone. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. He'll start this drive firing. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left. Across the 35, out of bounds, and starting to move.
I love that play call. Quarterbacks are always licking their chops after their defense gets a takeaway because they know now, hey, I got a sudden change situation. I've got a chance to take a shot and pad my stats.
All kinds of room to throw that. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the 1st down. One snap coming before they head to the locker room. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. The defense burns their 3rd and final timeout of the half. Final seconds of the 1st half, and they'll try to put up 3. Is that guy's foot human? My goodness, did he hammer that ball from distance. 1st half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a great one today from there in Blacksburg.
Pitt will try to boot this thing deep to start the 2nd half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll send the back in motion. To the air on 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's Smothers. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. And the Hokies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air on 2nd down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Stewart. Getting behind those pads and behind a stiff arm. Out to the 27. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab on the right. He's got the sideline going nuts. Gets it down to the 18-yard line. The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Caught in the backfield. It's Stewart. And that defensive penetration gave him no chance, and he is ridden out of bounds. The Hokies have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Throws to the wideout. He caught it. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down.
And man, this quarterback is on fire this drive. They've run 5 plays offensively. He's thrown it all 5 times. He's 5 for 5, and now he has him down here on the goal line. Why not go 6 for 6 with a tutty?
They're going to run it. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the 2nd half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
27, 14. No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. On the run, fires downfield.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. They'll give him a couple that leaves him with 3rd and 8. Guys, this offense is already reeling down. Multiple possessions, really need to cash in on this drive. Pulls it in, it's Johnson. Despite failing earlier on 4th down, they will try again here. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Hauls it in, the 1st down and more. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense.
And that's a play the defense has got to be able to make, guys, right there on 4th down. You're in the 3rd quarter, 2nd half. You're playing at home, and it's a close game. You've got a huge opportunity to seize momentum. You just get the feeling that that momentum is going to be a big factor here in the 2nd half. Someone had to step up and make a play, and they just couldn't get it done.
So now it's 2nd and long. Give to the running back. A 6-yard pickup that leads.
It's a nice game, but the big theme here is they just haven't been able to get the run game going on offense. They've been very one-dimensional. They're just not being physical enough at the point of attack.
To the ground with the back. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. Pittsburgh has a really nice drive going. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Thomas. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. And the Panthers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. Working that left side now. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a first and goal from the 10. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Pittsburgh will come to the line with a first and goal. Wants to go up top on first down. He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not 1, not 2, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
He'll bring it out. It's Heath. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. They still have the lead, but they need to respond to that last score. The give out of the gun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Great play by the defense there, getting the tackle for loss. But on offense, your mindset has to be, we need to be the more physical team here in the second half. We've got the lead, third quarter. We want to run the ball. We've got to have more success getting our blocks and moving forward if we're going to win this game.
They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed the rocket. Threw it in there. Great job, great catch.
On third and long, try to convert through the air. Finds a man on the left. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, third down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win. And gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. You get it to him, get the first down.
And the Hokies have it with a first and 10. Just keep slinging it. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. The Hokies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wide receiver going in motion. Trying play action. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
You can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Got it in the middle, it's Green. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be fourth down.
This quarterback has been really good today. Has been on top of it, seeing things really, really well. That pass right there put him over the 300-yard mark. That's a pretty good day.
They're going to send out the field goal unit, and that kicker will have to launch a rocket. What an absolute howitzer he unleashed off his foot. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, you could make a case this is the game of the week in the SEC. Alabama looks like a legit title contender right now, which they kind of do every year, but man, this offense is rolling. They're up by 30 over Arkansas. We'll keep an eye on things until the final horn in a game that could shake things up a bit in the SEC.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. He's got it inside the 30. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
And that has got to be a coverage bust on defense. There is no way the receiver should have been allowed to be that open deep down the field. Somebody on defense blew their assignment.
That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. On first and goal, let's see what Pitt does here. Motion from the wideout. They'll go to the air. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Touchdown, Panthers. And they take it in for 6 more points. Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
Yeah, we may have a situation here. We might have points, more points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Grabbed in the middle. It's Carter. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Give to the back. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Makes it past the marker. Good pickup there as he gets the first down. They'll mark him at the 48.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Steps away. Oh, it's a fumble. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it? And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on... number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. Takes the handoff. It's Stewart.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances, and that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock, and they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down.
Man, these balls thrown way down the field. This is a lot of times where you see those pass interference or receivers adjusting to the ball and DBs not. This time you could tell the defender did a great job understanding where the ball was going, got his hand on it, made sure the receiver couldn't make the play.
What a disappointment. No good. And guys, they miss a chance to stretch the lead. It's still sitting on a 2.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
I'll tell you, the offense might be setting up a shot down the field here. You might see them later fake running up the boundary. Keep your eye open for that.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Quarterback making adjustments. Back to pass. Catch in the middle. It's Johnson. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
Zone coverage means everybody's looking at the quarterback. So now, when I'm a wide receiver, I got to make sure I know I fit in the hole between these zones. I know where they're dropping to, and I know where I need to get to. Great job by the wide receiver finding that hole, and the quarterback throwing a strike.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
The Panthers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Trying to get the corner. Finding an escape route. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
And I think that's what you want to see from this offense down the stretch. Like, can you physically dominate the game? You've got the lead. Now run the football, eat clock, continue to feed your dude.
This Pitt offense has been clicking on this drive. From the red zone, looking for a space. Got it in the middle, it's Johnson. Knocked down at the 6, but that completion will set up a 1st and goal. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Already in a great spot to kick a field goal. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown would be even better. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Don't you love energetic defenses that fly around, that make things happen? The ones that get in the backfield, the running back tries to go somewhere. Where do you want him to go? There is nowhere to go. Nice job by the defense, creating the tackle for a loss on 1st down.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. A huge chance for points here on 3rd and goal, and if they can get it in, we might have ourselves a finish. Here's the pressure. And the pressure gets there. And goes at the 18. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Field goal is good. And after the field goal, guys, they are back on top. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. He'll bring it out. It's Keith. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. Got a man. It's Stewart. Sets one guy, and now he's loose. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Offense trying to keep them off balance on 1st and 10.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, he was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Makes the grab. It smothers. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
The play action fake. Under fire. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
They got more sacks than a grocery store. Goodness gracious, time and time again, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground. This defense having their way.
On third and long, he'll need to push it downfield. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win first and second down. You set up third and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody in the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force fourth down.
Complete and looking for enough for the first down. Will not get there. A fourth down stop. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Motion from the wide receiver. He wants to change this route. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Got enough for the first. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Down to the 18-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Here's the handoff. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. And the Panthers will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Boom. Power ahead. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Slams ahead. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
2 things you're thinking about here offensively is, 1, you want to take as much time off the clock. But 2, you really want to score another touchdown to make this a 2-possession game. You could almost ice it if you can find a way to get in the end zone here. Just take your time. Don't snap it too quickly.
Might be calling a hot route. They want to dance their way in on 3rd and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Panthers!
That is how it's done. Great job by this offense. And because of the score and the time, you kick the extra point because you're going to make them go down the field, have to score, and get a 2-point conversion to tie this football game. Great drive by this offense.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Heath. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Okay, one possession game. You've got some time to work with, but you have to make up some ground quickly, David.
Got to be smart. Can't throw in front of the sticks. Can't get tackled in front of the sticks. Make sure we're taking some shots down the field, chewing up some yards. Jesse, the defense will be vulnerable.
Yeah, and I think because of that, David, offensively, you got to have a plan. You got to know where your best matchup is out on the perimeter and who can make the big catches here in small windows.
No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. He'll throw on third down. They get to him as he throws. He's got it. He'll make a play on third down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. And they spike it to stop the clock. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Off play action. Fires to the wideout. Working on the right. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. DBs will try to keep everything in front. Well, look what we have here, guys. After all the early season doubts, these guys have put together a winning streak.
They sure have. Man, they're just believing in themselves right now. This is a completely different-looking team than what we saw early in the year. They're playing with so much more confidence. And, David, when you start making plays, you start stringing W's together, that's obviously what happens.
Everybody gets energized. Everybody starts to contribute. Young guys start to grow up. Coaches start to believe in them. Everything starts to turn around and swing the other way. They got it all going in the right direction.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation.